name is Brother Daniel Visser.
My name is Brother Gustavo Godinez.
My name is Brother Eliezer Palma.
My name is Brother Diego Flores.
My name is Brother Eric Trong.
Growing up, the last thing I wanted to be was a priest.
I was in kindergarten. I was 5 years old, around there, and I wanted to be a priest.
When the decision came to me, it wasn't one point, it was just many persistent calls that really got me to say yes.
I remember wanting to be everything. Everything except a priest, that's for sure.
I wanted to have a family, a big family, to keep playing sports, to have a successful job, to make money, and of course to help others, but not as a priest, never as a priest.
I really never knew what I wanted to be in life, but all I really knew was that whatever I wanted to be, I wanted to be great in it.
But I had very clear that I wanted to do three things. I wanted to have money, I wanted to be married, and I wanted to have a lot of fun.
Throughout my whole life, my main goal was to get to heaven because as all people, our goal is to get to Jesus, and I want to get to Jesus because I love Him.
I was involved in many clubs. I was in volleyball, played soccer for a while.
I did a lot of sports. I played soccer.
So I played basketball, I played golf.
I was in our campus ministry club. I worked with a lot of youth ministries.
My hobby was running. I was on a cross-country team in college with my brother.
There was a moment in my life when I got invited to do a mission trip. I saw people that didn't have absolutely anything, and yet they were extremely happy. And I wanted that happiness. And so I decided to give a year as a missionary. Everything seemed to be in the right place for me. I was extremely happy. I was helping young people to be happy with their lives. And I got to know the most beautiful and great woman I have met in my life.
I really felt called to the priesthood when my grandparents took us to Sunday Mass and I would acolyte. And I just remembered standing next to the priest holding the book for him. And I can just remember, what if I was to switch positions with him?
When God first called me, my first reaction was a big no.
So the first time I heard God calling me to be a priest was when I was running one summer day before senior year in high school. And I was praying my decade of the rosary. That's what I usually did when I ran, just pray a decade of the rosary. And this particular day, when I finished that decade of the rosary, I heard God call me in a very clear and direct way.
I really felt blessed by God. I had everything I wanted and I was really happy. And I thought that I could not be happier. But God had a special plan for me. He wanted me to be only His.
I felt the decisive call when I was a senior in high school. I was praying one night, and it was 2 weeks before move-in day for college, and I just felt God's voice call me.
I was in the chapel, and I was very frustrated because I was feeling that God wanted to take everything away from me, especially the person I love the most, my girlfriend. Why did you put her in my path, and now you want to take her away? It doesn't make any sense. I said, God, if you want me to be your priest, I'm gonna say yes, but just explain me why. And I heard clearly in my heart that God was telling me, because you needed to learn how to love someone that you can see and feel and touch, so that you can love me the rest of your life, whom you're never gonna see or feel or touch.
Seeing that how much Christ loved me and He gave His whole life up for me, I couldn't turn my back, so I had to say yes.
I will never forget an amazing peace came over me that I never felt before.
And I felt so much peace.
It gave me fulfillment, it gave me peace, and it gave me the satisfaction of helping others as well.
The best thing about it so far has been growing in that relationship with Christ every day. Learning from Him, speaking to Him, asking Him to help me.
I have to admit it's not easy, and it never will be easy, but it's definitely worth it.
And sometimes we think that when God calls someone, He calls him to renounce to all human love. And I don't think so. Actually, when God calls, He calls you to love in a deeper way everyone.
And another thing is just having that purpose. I have a purpose in life, and I get reminded of that every day.
That's why to be priest, to be religious, is a great source of joy. Because you can only find joy when you're loving. And that's why this is the story of love.